If you ever found yourself in a living room where the actor was on screen, you likely witnessed the embodiment of the classic cowboy, a figure who became a true American icon. Yet, behind the rugged charm and heroic roles lies a complex legacy filled with rivalries and animosities. The actor had a long list of adversaries, some of whom still make waves in Hollywood today. Notably, his disdain for certain filmmakers and actors was palpable, leading to conflicts that would shape his reputation. One of the most surprising names on that list is Steven Spielberg, whose innovative approach to filmmaking clashed with the traditional values the actor represented. Their feud was not just a matter of artistic differences, it reflected deeper tensions within the industry. As we explore these rivalries, we uncover the stories and incidents that fueled the actor's animosity, revealing a side of him that contrasts sharply with the heroic image he portrayed on screen. The complexities of these relationships offer a fascinating glimpse into the world of cinema and the personalities that inhabit it. As the sun dipped below the expansive horizons of the cinematic American West, one towering figure consistently dominated the landscape. Boasting a career spanning over 4 decades and a portfolio of more than 170 films, the actor's impact on Hollywood is undeniable. His roles often evoked a vision of a resilient, unyielding America in movies like True Grit, The Searchers, and Rio Bravo. He embodied characters that mirrored these very qualities: gritty, tenacious, and fiercely patriotic. It's worth noting that his journey to stardom was far from meteoric. After starting with minor roles in the early 30s, he spent nearly a decade on the fringes of Hollywood before securing his breakthrough role in John Ford's 1939 masterpiece Stagecoach, portraying the Ringo Kid. This multifaceted character navigated a morally complex landscape and heralded the advent of a new breed of Hollywood hero, one characterized by flaws yet unwavering principles. Throughout the 1940s and 50s, he became synonymous with the Western genre. His collaboration with director John Ford yielded cinematic treasures like She Wore a Yellow Ribbon and Fort Apache. These films, rich in storytelling and character depth, showcased his ability to transcend the one-dimensional roles of his era, infusing his characters with layers of complexity. However, his influence extended beyond the realm of westerns. He ventured into various genres, from war films like The Sands of Iwo Jima to romantic dramas such as The Quiet Man. In each of these diverse roles, he brought an authenticity that deeply resonated with audiences, solidifying his status as one of the most significant box office draws of his era. What truly set this actor apart was his off-camera persona, which closely mirrored the characters he portrayed on screen. His personal beliefs, political convictions, and confrontational demeanor seamlessly intertwined with his on-screen roles, blurring the boundaries between the actor and the character. Whether he portrayed a cowboy steadfastly facing down outlaws or a soldier defending his nation, audiences believed in him because, in many respects, he wasn't just performing, he was authentically himself. This authenticity allowed viewers to connect deeply with his roles, as he embodied the values of courage, honor, and resilience. His strong presence and distinctive voice added to the belief that he truly was the rugged hero he often played. His political views, especially his staunch Americanism, resonated with many fans, further solidifying his status as an icon. This blend of reality and performance made him a lasting figure in cinema, someone whose characters lived on long after the credits rolled. During his life, the actor was known for his strong political views, which he expressed openly and without hesitation. He was a staunch conservative during a time when the political landscape was often chaotic. His beliefs led him to associate with Hollywood circles that supported the blacklisting of individuals suspected of being communists. This political stance not only affected his relationships off-screen, but also influenced the types of films he chose to be a part of and the characters he portrayed. For example, in the film Big Jim Land, he played a federal agent tasked with investigating communist activities, a role that resonated with his personal convictions. His commitment to his beliefs often sparked controversy, but he remained unyielding in his views. The actor's political influence extended beyond the silver screen, shaping not only his career, but also the broader cultural conversations of his time. His legacy is marked by a blend of cinematic achievement and a fervent engagement with the political issues of his era. When thinking of cowboys, the actor often comes to mind first, but Clint Eastwood likely takes the second spot. Eastwood's career has been marked by a tough scowl, and even tougher performances, from Dirty Harry to The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. These two iconic figures in the Western genre shared a complex relationship characterized by mutual respect, yet simmering rivalry. Their contrasting philosophies of the Western film genre fueled this tension. The actors' films celebrated a traditionalist vision of the Old West, often portraying clear distinctions between good and evil. His characters embodied the quintessential American hero, brave and honorable, triumphing over adversity in landscapes that, while rugged, were filled with hope. In contrast, Eastwood's interpretation of the West painted a grittier, more morally ambiguous picture. His characters, particularly the man with no name, grappled with moral complexity, driven by personal codes rather than a broader sense of justice. The landscapes in Eastwood's films reflected this ethos, presenting the West as a desolate realm where survival often outweighed morality. The actor was not shy about critiquing Eastwood's work, famously calling High Plains Drifter overly pessimistic and unrepresentative of the true American spirit. He believed that Eastwood's portrayal of the West undermined the values traditionally upheld by the genre. Eastwood, on the other hand, argued that the West was not always black and white, asserting that to authentically depict frontier life, one must move beyond traditional binaries. Their filmmaking styles also contrasted sharply. While the actors' films featured grand set pieces and sweeping shots, Eastwood focused on intimate close-ups, capturing nuanced emotions with a subdued color palette. Their rivalry extended into interviews, where the actor lamented the revisionist approach to Westerns, indirectly referencing Eastwood. Meanwhile, Eastwood emphasized the importance of evolving with the times, subtly alluding to the actor's commitment to traditional narratives. Despite this tension, Eastwood continued to send scripts to the actor, hoping for collaboration, but the actor remained resolute, even tossing a version of the script for the Hostiles into the ocean, disparaging it. This disappointment lingered, as a collaboration between these two legends would have been a must-see, yet the actor could not bear the thought of a less-than-heroic main character. During the late 1970s, the film industry was undergoing significant changes, and this transformation did not sit well with the actor. He believed that movies should focus on clear moral narratives, where good always triumphed over evil. In contrast, Steven Spielberg was emerging as a leading director with a different vision for storytelling. By 1979, Spielberg had already made a name for himself with blockbusters like Jaws, and was working on his first Indiana Jones film. However, he had not yet earned the respect of the actor, who was known for his strong opinions about the direction of Hollywood. When Spielberg offered him a role in the film 1941, it sparked a public outburst from the actor. He expressed his disapproval, not only of the film's content, but also of Spielberg himself. This reaction surprised Spielberg, who had intended the offer as a tribute to an iconic figure in cinema. The actor viewed the film as anti-American, feeling that it trivialized a serious historical event like Pearl Harbor. Despite Spielberg's attempts to persuade him to reconsider, the actor remained firm in his belief that the film would be a disastrous choice. This clash of ideals ultimately led to a rift between the two, preventing any future collaboration. The Hollywood of the Golden Era was marked by both grand performances and a complex interplay of relationships between its stars. Among these, the friction between two icons, Clark Gable and the actor, remains particularly striking. Their dynamic was further complicated by the involvement of the renowned director John Ford. Known for his unique style and eliciting powerful performances, Ford had a strong working rapport with the actor, leading them to create notables like Stagecoach and The Searchers. However, as production began on Mambo in 1953, it became apparent that tensions simmered beneath the surface. Gable, assuming the leading role, was pitted against the actor who had a significant supporting part, and each was a titan at their career height. Despite the anticipation surrounding the film, the atmosphere quickly grew charged with rivalry. Both stars had established themselves as alpha males, and neither welcomed the presence of such a formidable colleague. Gable's charm and polished presence clashed with the rugged straightforwardness of the actor, which he found abrasive. This negative energy manifested in escalating disagreements, complicating Ford's usual prowess in managing moods on set. Gable felt that Ford favored the actor, deepening the rift between the two leading men. An infamous incident during a jungle shoot only heightened the stakes. An argument over a scene interpretation spiraled into a chaotic confrontation that saw Gable storming off the set, with the actor visibly frustrated. The conflict became obvious to all involved, leading to a stark professional distance following production. Mambo ultimately found commercial success, yet the legacy of the tension simmering during its making cast a long shadow over the experience of those on set. John Wayne and James Arness had a significant rift that added complexity to Hollywood relationships. Initially, their connection began as a mentor-mentee dynamic and evolved into a deep friendship. During the 1950s, John Wayne guided James Arness, recognizing his immense talent, even endorsing Arness for the role of Matt Dillon in Gunsmoke, a pivotal moment that propelled Arness to stardom. Their collaborations were marked by mutual respect and camaraderie, enjoying shared outdoor activities like horseback riding and poker games. However, their relationship took a turn with the Alamo Project in 1960. Wayne, deeply invested in the film emotionally and financially, offered Arness a substantial role, expecting his involvement. Yet, Arness declined due to personal reasons, causing a rift. The strain between them became evident in public appearances, with a noticeable distance replacing their once warm relationship. Despite no public acknowledgement of the falling out, the chilly atmosphere was palpable to those around them. The reasons behind Arness's decision remain speculative, ranging from prior commitments to concerns about the project. This decision led to a divide between the two iconic figures, altering their association significantly. From the outset, the actor's relationship with Gene Hackman was marked by tension, particularly during their interactions on the set of the unrealized film Fort Apache. This classic, set against the rugged backdrop of the Wild West, would have provided a perfect stage for both stars to showcase their talents. The actor, a seasoned veteran of the Western genre, was expected to take the lead, while Hackman, known for his versatility, represented a fresh and contrasting approach. Their differing styles became a source of friction. The actor relied on his natural charisma and laid-back demeanor, while Hackman immersed himself deeply in his roles, often staying in character off-camera. This divergence led to the actor's criticisms of Hackman's method, which he deemed excessive. Tensions escalated when the actor suggested that Hackman should focus on authentic acting rather than overemphasizing emotions. A memorable confrontation occurred during a crucial scene, where the actor's critique of Hackman's delivery sparked a heated exchange. The director intervened to ease the situation, but the frosty relationship persisted in interviews, with the actor subtly criticizing modern methods while Hackman emphasized authenticity. In this intriguing tale involving Frank Sinatra, a man known for his steadfast ideals, and John Wayne, an iconic figure with contrasting traits and political views, their friendship stood out despite reported clashes. Sinatra's liberal leanings and support for various causes contrasted Wayne's staunch conservatism and affiliation with right-wing groups. Their differing political stances even affected their film involvement. Despite public controversies and rumored altercations, both stars publicly expressed mutual respect and friendship. One incident in Las Vegas highlighted their differences, yet they eventually reconciled, possibly spurred by Wayne's declining health. Sinatra's wife recalled their unique bond, showcasing a heartwarming transformation in their relationship. Wayne was a towering figure in Hollywood, representing a specific version of America defined by traditional values, rugged individualism, and unwavering patriotism. Beyond the silver screen, he was a man of strong convictions, and it was these beliefs, combined with his larger-than-life personality, that often led to conflicts with his peers. At the core of many disputes was his unwavering conservatism, shaped by the significant transformations America underwent in the early 20th century, including the Great Depression, World War II, and the Cold War. As the 1960s unfolded, with civil rights movements and anti-war protests, he found himself at odds with a changing America and a Hollywood increasingly leaning liberal. His personal beliefs, deeply rooted in his love for America, were unapologetically conservative. He was an ardent anti-communist and a supporter of the Vietnam War, often skeptical of the civil rights movement's methods, even if he recognized the legitimacy of its goals. These positions frequently put him on a collision course with fellow actors and directors who held opposing views. His assertive and often confrontational demeanor meant that disagreements could quickly escalate in an industry known for its egos. While he was frequently embroiled in disputes, he was also deeply respected, even by those who disagreed with him. His dedication to his craft, undeniable talent, and contributions to the film industry were universally acknowledged. Many who sparred with him politically or personally also spoke of his kindness, generosity, and loyalty. As the final curtain descended on the actor's illustrious Hollywood career, introspection began to cast its long shadows. They say time is a great healer, and for him, the later chapters of his life were marked by a desire to mend past divisions and reflect on the choices he had made both in front of the camera and behind the scenes. By the late 1970s, the robust cowboy, the unwavering soldier, and the patriotic icon revealed signs of vulnerability. Behind the tough exterior of his on-screen personas lay a man grappling with his own mortality. Cancer had become an unwelcome companion, and as he confronted the fragility of life, a noticeable shift occurred in his demeanor and outlook. The once fiery and confrontational figure began to adopt a more conciliatory tone, seeking closure and understanding. One of the most poignant examples of this transformation was his effort to mend fences with individuals with whom he had previously clashed. Recognizing the fleeting nature of life and the insignificance of many past disagreements, he reached out to old friends and adversaries alike. While not all rifts could be fully repaired, there were moments of genuine reconciliation. His political views, although remaining conservative, began to evolve, reflecting a broader understanding of societal changes. In interviews, he expressed regret for some of his previous statements and acknowledged the importance of progress, especially in civil rights. While he didn't undergo a complete ideological shift, there was a noticeable softening of his earlier staunch positions. This period of reflection and reconciliation extended beyond his public life. Privately, he became more introspective, pondering his legacy and what he would leave behind. He admitted to past mistakes and engaged in heartfelt conversations with family members about the values he hoped would define the Wayne name for generations to come. Among the bridges he sought to rebuild, his relationship with his children was of particular significance. While he had always been a devoted father, the demands of stardom often kept him away from home, leading to feelings of neglect and estrangement. However, in his later years, he made a conscious effort to be present, to listen, and to provide guidance. He aimed to ensure that despite the tumult of his life, his children knew they were his top priority. In Hollywood, his efforts at reconciliation were met with mixed responses. While many appreciated his gestures, others remained skeptical, wondering whether this was a mere public relations ploy or genuine remorse. Yet those closest to him vouched for the authenticity of his intentions. His actions weren't driven by a fear of public perception, but by a genuine desire to make amends. One of the most touching moments of his later years was his acceptance of the Oscar for Best Actor for his role in True Grit in 1969. Standing on that stage, it was a culmination of his life's journey, filled with gratitude, humility, and an acknowledgement of shared experiences with peers, including those he had once been at odds with. The standing ovation he received wasn't just recognition of his performance, but a nod to his enduring legacy. Born in 1907 in Winterset, Iowa, John Wayne grew up in a family that valued hard work and resilience. His father, Clyde Morrison, was a pharmacist, and his mother, Mary, was a homemaker. The family moved to California when Wayne was a teenager, where he was exposed to the burgeoning film industry. During his youth, he developed a love for sports, particularly football, which helped shape his strong physique and charismatic presence. His early exposure to the film world came when he worked as a prop boy, an extra at Fox Film Corporation. This experience ignited his passion for acting. Influential figures in his life included director John Ford, who recognized Wayne's potential and cast him in several films, helping to define his iconic cowboy persona. Ford's mentorship was crucial in Wayne's development as an actor, guiding him through the challenges of Hollywood. Wayne's upbringing and early experiences laid the foundation for his legendary career in film. During his early years, John Wayne found his passion for acting while working as a prop boy at a film studio. He was captivated by the magic of filmmaking and the larger-than-life characters he saw on screen. One pivotal moment came when he was given a small role in a silent film. The thrill of performing in front of the camera ignited a fire within him. He realized that he wanted to tell stories and bring characters to life. As he honed his craft, Wayne faced many challenges, including rejections and tough competition. However, his determination never wavered. He took on various roles, learning from each experience. The turning point in his career was when he starred in Stagecoach, which showcased his unique presence and charisma. This film not only launched him into stardom, but also solidified his love for acting. The journey was not easy, but each step fueled his desire to become one of the most iconic figures in Hollywood history. Facing numerous challenges early in his career, John Wayne encountered significant financial struggles that made it difficult to pursue his dreams. He often took on odd jobs to make ends meet while trying to break into the film industry. Many in Hollywood were skeptical of his talent and potential, doubting that a tall, rugged man could become a leading actor. Despite this, Wayne remained determined. He sought creative solutions, such as taking on smaller roles in B-movies to gain experience and visibility. His perseverance paid off when he landed a breakthrough role in Stagecoach, which showcased his unique presence and charisma. This success helped him gain the respect of industry insiders and open doors to more significant opportunities. Wayne's resilience in the face of adversity not only shaped his career, but also inspired many who faced their own obstacles. His journey is a testament to the power of hard work and belief in oneself. Turning points in John Wayne's career often revolved around his unique roles and the changing landscape of Hollywood. His portrayal of the Ringo Kid in Stagecoach in 1939 was a significant breakthrough. Critics hailed it as a defining moment for him. The film introduced Wayne to a broader audience and established him as a leading man in westerns. Filmmaker John Ford became a crucial collaborator, recognizing Wayne's on-screen charisma and ability to portray rugged characters. Their partnership flourished with films like The Searchers in 1956, where Wayne's performance as Ethan Edwards received critical acclaim for its complexity and depth. Additionally, winning the Academy Award for Best Actor in True Grit in 1970 marked a pinnacle in his career. Fellow actors and critics acknowledged the significance of this win, viewing it as a recognition of his long-standing contributions to cinema. His ability to embody the American spirit resonated with audiences, and even in his later years, films like The Cowboys showcased his enduring appeal. Wayne's impact transcended individual films. He became a symbol of American masculinity and resilience, influencing generations of actors and filmmakers alike. John Wayne's creative process was deeply rooted in his personal experiences and the values he held dear. He approached his work with a strong sense of authenticity, often drawing from his own life as he portrayed characters that resonated with the American spirit. His style was marked by a rugged masculinity and a straightforward demeanor, which made his performances relatable to many. Wayne's worldview, shaped by his upbringing and the historical context of his time, influenced the roles he chose. He often played the archetypal hero, embodying traits like bravery, loyalty, and a sense of justice. This reflected not only his personal beliefs but also the ideals of the era he represented. His commitment to his characters was evident in the way he prepared for roles, often immersing himself in the culture and environment of the stories he told. This dedication allowed him to create memorable performances that left a lasting impact on audiences. His legacy continues to inspire actors and filmmakers today, showcasing the power of personal experience and storytelling. John Wayne's contribution to the film industry is significant and far-reaching. His portrayal of rugged, heroic characters helped shape the Western genre, making it a staple of American cinema. Wayne's strong screen presence and distinctive voice created a sense of authenticity that resonated with audiences. He often played roles that embodied traditional American values, such as bravery, honor, and resilience. This portrayal influenced not only the types of stories told, but also how characters were developed in films. Industry experts note that Wayne's performances set a standard for leading men, inspiring actors like Clint Eastwood and Sam Elliott, who adopted similar traits in their own careers. His films often featured themes of individualism and moral clarity, which became popular in storytelling. Wayne's impact extended beyond acting. He was also a producer and director, influencing filmmaking techniques and production values. His legacy continues to inspire filmmakers and actors, reminding them of the power of strong character-driven narratives. Through his life, John Wayne revealed much about his values and interests. Outside of acting, he was deeply passionate about traditional American ideals. Growing up in the Midwest, he embraced rugged individualism, which influenced many of his roles, making them resonate with audiences looking for authentic heroes. Wayne was also a strong supporter of the military and veterans' causes, often participating in events that honored their sacrifices. His love for the outdoors showed in his hobbies, like hunting and fishing, which he often shared with family and friends, reflecting his belief in the importance of family bonds. Moreover, John Wayne had a philanthropic side, founding the John Wayne Cancer Institute in 1982 after his own battle with cancer. This institute has played a significant role in cancer research and treatment, demonstrating his commitment to helping others facing similar struggles. His dedication to American values and his efforts to support health initiatives create a legacy that extends beyond Hollywood, illustrating how his personal life and passions informed his work. John Wayne's legacy in the film industry is marked by his iconic roles that shaped the Western genre and defined masculinity in cinema. His strong screen presence and distinctive voice made him a beloved figure, influencing countless actors and filmmakers. Wayne's commitment to his craft and his portrayal of rugged individualism resonated with audiences, creating a lasting impact that is still felt today. As the industry evolves, his contributions serve as a reminder of the importance of authenticity and storytelling. For aspiring professionals, Wayne would likely advise them to stay true to themselves and their vision. He would emphasize the value of hard work, perseverance, and the ability to adapt to changing times. Embracing challenges and learning from failures are crucial steps in building a successful career. By honoring the past while being open to new ideas, future generations can continue to create meaningful art that connects with audiences. John Wayne's journey in the entertainment industry is a remarkable tale of passion and innovation. From his early days in silent films to becoming a Hollywood icon, Wayne's dedication to his craft was evident. He brought a unique blend of rugged masculinity and charm to the screen, captivating audiences with his performances. His roles in classic westerns and war films not only defined a genre, but also set new standards for storytelling in cinema. Wayne was not afraid to take risks, often pushing the boundaries of his characters and the narratives he portrayed. His influence extended beyond acting. He became a producer and director, shaping the industry in ways that are still felt today. The impact of his work is seen in the countless actors and filmmakers who cite him as an inspiration. His legacy reminds us of the power of creativity and perseverance, showing that with passion and hard work, one can leave an indelible mark on the world. John Wayne's work and legacy in film have left a lasting impact on American culture. Known for his rugged persona and strong characters, he became a symbol of the American spirit. His roles in classic westerns like Stagecoach and True Grit showcased his ability to portray heroes who embodied courage and resilience. Beyond westerns, Wayne's performances in war films such as The Longest Day and Sands of Iwo Jima highlighted his patriotism and dedication to the values of his time. His distinctive voice and commanding presence made him a beloved figure, appealing to audiences across generations. However, his legacy is complex, as some of his views and roles have sparked debate about representation in Hollywood. Despite this, Wayne's influence on the film industry is undeniable, inspiring countless actors and filmmakers. We invite you to share your thoughts on John Wayne's work and legacy in the comments. Let us know your favorite films or moments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content celebrating the creative spirits shaping entertainment.